So actually, I have a second part. This is where you come in, if you don't mind. The career selfie. And I'd like to get some people in the audience involved, so I'm going to hand out some microphones. All right, just keep them handy. You know, about a year ago, Google published a statistic. It's very interesting. They said on the Android phone, over 93 million selfies are taken per day on the Android phone alone. That doesn't even count the iPhone number of selfies. And I looked at that statistic and I said, what have we turned into as a society? Are we just a bunch of navel gazers? Are we that, right, focused on ourselves? And I said, I wonder if we could find a statistic or data on how much time people actually spend on their own personal career planning, right? After this whole talk about us living longer, right? And you know, I had a really tough time. And there's great minds in the room, so maybe in the future we can find some better data. But I'll tell you what I found. College students 2 years out of school, not having a job yet, were spending an hour and a half per year on personal career planning versus 2,800 hours of sleeping per year. And everything else was like, what about adults? Where are we spending our time? Well, let me tell you, we're buying cars, planning vacations, house hunting, planning a wedding, household chores, caring for others, going out with friends, eating and drinking, leisure and we're doing everything else but planning our careers. Now, why is this important? Because you're living how long? 200. Okay, so you're going to be spending half your life and a third of your day working. Isn't that amazing? But we haven't thought about doing personal career planning. And you know what? It's different today. It isn't like you go to work and you go home. It's 24/7 now, thanks to the digital world. So when you go to work, everyone at home texts you and says, Mom, Dad, got an emergency, whatever, right? And then when you go home, it isn't like you shut off work, right? You're getting text, right? Deadline, got to talk to you, right? Client coming in, right? So now we have to think about how do we make our own playbook, right? A playbook, 24/7 world, all connected. What do we need to think about socially, education, work, different interests that we have? So I met a very interesting man when I was 20. Now let me just go back to when I was 20. It was unheard of to have these young CEOs at age like 39, right? Today, everybody's a young CEO and young aspiring owner. But it was unheard of then for a public company. And I met this young CEO, and I said to him, how did you get to be a CEO at age 39? And it was very interesting. He took out his wallet, you know, and a little piece of paper, you know, like origami kind of thing. He started on very old and crinkled, and he opens it up, and it kind of looked like that. You know, across the top, he had ages, and down the left, he had like these categories of life and activities. And he said, Tracy, the way that you become a CEO at age 39, you write it down. You write it down. He said, and then all your energy starts moving in the direction of the goal. He said, I wrote down when I wanted to be a manager, senior manager, director, vice president, CEO. I wrote down when I wanted to get married, first kid, second kid, first house, second house, retirement, vacation homes. He said, you write it down, and it just helps you start to get focus on what makes important sense to you. So he said, my advice is pretty simple. You don't even need complicated technology. Just start thinking about some of the key milestones that you want out of life. Okay, So the Career Selfie was quite interesting because it started to evolve, and I had different companies wanting to do different activities, the Career Selfie. We won't do them all. We're just going to do one because it's lots of fun, I hope, and it's pretty easy to do. The elevator pitch. Someone tell me what an elevator pitch is? Quiet crowd. Nobody wants to do it. All right, so I wrote up here what an elevator pitch is. A brief speech to get interest in you. 20 to 30 seconds. Imagine walking into an elevator and some key client or perhaps executive from your firm, right, or key customer or vendor walks in right next to you in that elevator. The doors close. You push 5th floor. It's a 30-second ride. And he or she says to you, "Who are you? I don't know you." And you know that this person is really significant for business. You have a choice at that moment. You can look up at the ceiling. You can look at the floor. You can look at the buttons. Or you could turn around and give a powerful present, right, talk, elevator pitch of who you are, or a business, or something that you want to pitch. So, when do you use it? Well, you can use it to get budget. Think about what your elevator pitch is to get budget. Trying to get head count, budget. Trying to get a promotion. Trying to sell a new concept to a customer. Trying to get a team member on board or persuade them in some way. Try to ask for a raise, promotion, right? Is there something, right? Everything in life can really be thought of as, right, the quick 30-second elevator pitch. So let me just give you an example of how to do it. Has anyone heard of Mad Libs? If you're older, you might have heard of Mad Libs. Mad Libs is this game. In the old days, right, when we had pens and paper, we used to play this game where it would be a sentence and we would fill in a word, and then when it would be a funny like kind of rhyme or something. Well, that's all an elevator pitch is. I'm going to give it to you now. Either, if you could, for those in the room who would like to quickly do an elevator pitch, and I'm going to do mine first, and I know I'm going to get help from my leader here. You're going to be right after me. Is that all right? Okay. Here it is, the Mad Lib. My name is, write it down. My role is, or title, whatever you'd like to say, a success metric about yourself, right? We like to quantify things. I am unique because, and an ask, right? So is it the raise? Is it the promotion? Is it selling a concept to a client? Right, so let me start. My name is Tracy Wilen. My role is I am a global speaker and researcher on the topics of technology, leadership, careers, and women's topics. My successes, I deliver over 50 speeches a year globally with success. I am unique because I integrate corporate experience, academic research, and multimedia. I understand, here's the ask, that Starbucks is having an annual conference and might need a keynote speaker. 20-second elevator pitch, right? There's simple. You go.
I should have went first.
My name... Whoop, we got to give you the mic.
Oh, that's all right. I think
you
can hear me, yeah. My name is Carl Maclight. I am a tax partner with Ernst & Young. I've been with the firm for 24 years, focusing primarily on corporate tax and income tax accounting. I spend most of my time working with large companies in the Fortune 1000 and would like to learn more about your income tax challenges.
Why are you unique?
Because I've done it for 24 years.
Okay. Fair game. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. I would like to hear, where did all the mics go? Is everybody like hide the mics? Oh my God, where did the mics go? They're hiding the mics. Okay, somebody at this table, please. Oh, everybody's running out the door. Oh, really, really, this is not that hard, guys. This really is not. Can you give us a shot? Is there one person here? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to Jennifer. We're gonna have to go to Jennifer.
Oh.
Yes! My name is?
My name is Jennifer Bowers. My role is, today, I am a board member of TEI. My success metric is, I'm the reason we drink at 3 o'clock at TEI. That makes me unique also. But I enjoy thinking about what we might want to have brought to us in knowledge and experience. And I am sort of self-serving sometimes when I want to hear or learn some topic, but I want to know what we would like to hear. And so as we put together our program for this next year, please speak to an officer or myself. We would love to know what topics you'd like to hear next year.
Oh, good ask. Very good ask. Thank you very much. Excellent. Could we have, okay, you're retiring, so you got, right? You're retiring. You, tell us, give us a pitch. You're an old pro at this.
Okay.
Oh, I turned it off.
It's the old age I can't see. My name is Tom Smith, and my role is retiree. And I think I'm doing it pretty successfully because I have fun every day. I don't know why I'm unique. I guess I'm unique because I worked almost 40 years in this profession. And my ask is to go have a drink or golf with anyone here.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Usually.
The old guys that do it. Let's have young guys.
Nobody here? Would you like to?
do it.
You do it. We need this.
It's the old guys like Tom that do it. My name is Bob Erickson. My role is I'm kind of a senior vice president for the company I work for. I've had 40 years of tax and CFO experience. My success metric is I'm still doing it, and I am unique because my TEI number is below 10,000. And the ask is I want all of you to keep working so we and Tom and I can retire with comfort.
Thank you very much. Excellent, excellent. For your time, and we will see you at the panel, which I will moderate, the experts in the room on leadership careers in your industry.
Yes.
Very good. All right, thank you.